The cafeteria erupted in cheers as the teacher announced Pizza Day. But 9-year-old Jake wasn't excited about school lunch. He reached into his backpack and pulled out his real prize, a Lunchables pepperoni pizza kit. As he snapped the plastic tray open, his friends crowded around, jealous. The salty pepperoni, the bright red sauce, the crispy crackers. It was like having a mini pizza party at his desk. What Jake didn't know? That fun little meal contained more salt than a McDonald's Happy Meal, more processed fats than a slice of fast food pizza, and a cocktail of preservatives banned in some countries. And the scariest part? This wasn't an accident.
A new report is raising health concerns about Lunchables.
Lunchables weren't just unhealthy. They were engineered to be addictive, marketed ruthlessly to kids.
Is where Lunchables live, Mom.
But how did America's favorite convenient kids meal become a public health nightmare? In 1988, Oscar Mayer had a problem. Kids weren't eating bologna sandwiches anymore. Moms wanted quick, no-fuss lunches, and kids wanted fun, finger-friendly food.
Mom, these sandwiches are so bad.
Their solution? Lunchables. A plastic tray with crackers, processed meat, and cheese. No cooking, no mess, just rip and eat. It was an instant hit. Sales exploded from $218 million in 1991 to over $1 billion by the late 90s. But behind the marketing genius lay a dark secret. These trays weren't designed for nutrition, they were designed to sell. And the way they did it would change kids' eating habits forever.
New Lunchables with smoothie turkey and cheddar sub.
Food scientists didn't just throw random ingredients into Lunchables. They engineered them using the blisspoint, the perfect mix of salt, sugar, and fat to make kids crave more. A single pizza Lunchable contained 930 milligrams of sodium, nearly half a kid's daily limit, 24 grams of processed carbs, like eating 6 packets of sugar, preservatives like sodium nitrate, linked to cancer in high amounts. And that was before the Capri Sun drink included in many kits, adding another 18 grams of pure sugar. Studies soon showed that kids who ate ultra-processed foods like Lunchables preferred them over real food. Their taste buds were being rewired to reject anything that wasn't packed with salt and sugar.
You boys might be hungry for some pizza Lunchable.
But the real shock came when researchers discovered something even more disturbing. Some of these ingredients were banned in Europe. In 2014, the UK banned a preservative called TBHQ, found in Lunchables crackers, over cancer concerns. The US FDA still allows it. Then came sodium nitrate, a meat preservative linked to colon cancer, used in Lunchables ham and pepperoni. Europe strictly limits it. The US does not.
Dangerous food that does not have human emotion.
Worst of all, parents had no idea. Lunchables were marketed as convenient and fun, never mentioning that some ingredients were considered too risky in other countries. And while health advocates pushed for warnings, food companies fought back hard. Lunchables didn't just sell food, they sold an experience. TV ads showed kids having lunchtime freedom, no veggies in sight. School campaigns gave out free samples, movie tie-ins with Disney and Nickelodeon. The message was clear. Real lunch is boring. Lunchables are fun. And it worked. By 2000, 1 in 5 American kids had eaten a Lunchable in the past week. But behind the cartoon mascots and bright packaging, something sinister was happening. Childhood obesity rates were skyrocketing, and Lunchables were right in the middle of it. By the 2010s, the tide began to turn. School districts banned Lunchables as unhealthy. Doctors warned parents about the addictive salt and sugar content. Consumer Reports found some kids had more fat than a Big Mac. Kraft Heinz, Lunchables' parent company, scrambled to respond. They introduced healthier versions with whole grain crackers and water instead of Capri Sun. But critics called it a smokescreen. The core problem remained. These were still ultra-processed meals training kids to crave junk. And then came the biggest betrayal of all. In 2023, an investigation revealed something unbelievable. The U.S. government was considering allowing Lunchables in school lunch programs. After decades of being criticized for harming kids' health, Lunchables were now being subsidized by taxpayers as an easy meal option for low-income students. Nutritionists flipped. How can we feed kids processed meat and crackers when we know it's linked to obesity and disease? One asked. The answer? Money. Lunchables were cheap to make, easy to store, and lobbied hard by food giants. But at what cost to kids' health? Today, Lunchables still line grocery shelves, bright and colorful as ever. Some parents buy them for convenience, others because their kids throw tantrums for anything else. What started as a time saver for busy moms became a public health crisis, one that rewired a generation's taste buds, fueled childhood obesity, and proved that big food will always put profits over kids.